Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a Fight the Multiverse reaction and trying to find some of the various Easter eggs type video. So for some people that don't know, there is a little kind of video that's a sort of anniversary video. Doesn't give much away. There's loads of little Easter eggy things, but again, it's up for speculation with stuff, and that's the thing. We're just going to go over a lot of kind of speculation and things. So we're going to go over it and like break it down. It's a cool video. A link is in the description if you want to go and check it out. I was expecting a bit more from this. I don't know. Maybe that was wrong for me to do that. Especially because last year we had the roadmappy type video of like stories and things, and I thought that was really cool. But now Gabriel Frizzera's not with the company. I have concerns about, like, say, how much hype we're going to have for next year. And that's what I think what we need to do is get hype. So yeah, the video is pretty cool. We are going to stop at certain points, especially because I want to see if we can deep dive some of this stuff. And as well, like, we'll kind of throw it over to like some comments I've already seen about things. So the first thing is the 8 appearing. So you can see there, it just makes number 8 for 8 years of Marvel Contest of Champions. That appears later on in the video as well. There's probably going to be Easter eggs that people are going to go like, oh, did you notice that? And I think that, and there's one thing here, right? So if you pause on 18 seconds and then we zoom in a little bit, you'll see here that is like a little palm tree. Let's get the red circle out. The red circle, there we go, perfect place. There's like a beach, what looks like it, a red sun behind it, and then some palm trees. I've seen people say like because it's sand, that it's like a hint for Sandman. There's also something, there's another sticker which I can't, if I just, again, like, this is just getting stupid. It's kind of like do this level of kind of zooming in. It's like we've got to zoom right there. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna, it's hard to know, like is that something, is that nothing? Because at the end of the day, a lot of it is speculation and stuff going like, okay, so there's that. Does that mean that there's whatever that says there? I kind of feel like what Kabam are going to do is, by going, there's Easter eggs in this, what Easter eggs are going to be interesting for players? Because it could pique your interest going like, oh, does this confirm a champion? Does this not? Does this hint a champion? Does this hint a future thing? And stuff like that. And it may be a case of going like, oh, it's actually, because there's a light there, a lamp, it actually pinpoints to a champion that emits light or has some electrical current to it. I kind of feel like it may be one of the, like those. It's not going to be glaringly obvious and stuff like that. There's a cool fight sequence, leads up a little bit. The Easter egg wise, there's a trash can. There's a bigger trash can. There's a, oh, I just noticed this actually. Wanted. What the heck's that? Is that, who's that? I don't know if you see this. I'm going to just bring this into shot. No, oh, damn it, hang on. Let me just bring this into shot a bit better. And see if I can get a better angle. It's like there's a wanted poster. Like, even me like rewatching this now, I've just noticed the wanted poster. I'm just trying to get it into shot a second. Bring it in. There's like wanted. It kind of looks like Luke Cage, but I can't be certain. Who is that? Like glaring into the camera. I just want to see if I can get a better angle. It's there. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'd say it's a Spider-Man villain. It must be a Spider-Man villain of sorts. See if we can bring this in again. Just the thing is, it is in 4K, but it's like it goes so quickly. You literally have to like. You can hear me just like trying to like hammer down on the on it. I'm gonna have to really kind of like look into this a bit more, but yeah, there's some other writing with it. To me, that looks like Luke Cage or some other character. Maybe just it's a bit of nothing. Now, one thing I think I do need to check is like I will be going down to fight locations. So if you're familiar with the list of fight locations, this will be relevant for something coming up. We need New York, so let's kind of go to New York just quickly. Yeah, I don't see the wanted poster on there, so it could be a case that it's new champion teas in the background. I've had a little search up, can't find anything that kind of matches it. Let's continue on with kind of like some stuff there. There's a little thing right here with a, I don't really know how to describe it. It's a Daily Bugle, like a Daily Bugle thing, which is on screen, which you can see right there. I believe that says the Sokovia Accords, especially when I've kind of like, I've paused it in and it's kind of zoomed in a little bit. The Sokovia Accords. Which I don't know if that's meant to be like a nod to the, you know, instances that preceded some things. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Moving on. What have we got up to going? Things going up to, this seems a bit kind of, well, nothing. There was something that did say right there. There was like a Union, is it Union Allied or something? But I think that's like just a bank thing that's meant to be. Again, like this is, I feel like I'm splitting hairs with a lot of this stuff and trying to find like logical things. There could even be something with the hieroglyphics, but it would be Wakandan-based hieroglyphics for this, which you can see right there, which is just in shot. So like to the bottom right-hand corner. Again, I get the red circle just to kind of highlight that point. So yeah, there could be something that kind of highlights that point. But this is like another, just a fight location. As I said, fight location is going to be something that's going to be relatively important for this, because I think a new one has been teased. I could be wrong on that one because I need to check a few things out. These fights here with Captain Marvels, unless there's something in space and a constellation that kind of like, you kind of go, oh, Thanos is watching or so and so is watching. It's like, and we're at the Avengers Tower. Things get blown up. Okay, is what it is. A really cool fight here between the Storms in Cerebro. I want to say. I thought it was like a Danger Room thing, but it's kind of like treated like a Cerebro. As that's cool. Deadpool fight. Fun War. That may be an Easter egg of some sort, some description. That's pretty much that. This is where I think there may be some other stuff, but it's trying to pinpoint all the things. Like we've got Guillotine versus Guillotine 2099 in a kind of a battle on a fight. And this looks to be some sort of background. As I said, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be a new fighting stage or not, which would be cool if it was. So if you go back to the Blades trailer, you'll get an idea, like the imagery here, the skull and the part of the sword, the fleur de la main, you know, is there. We then go back to the list of locations. As I said, if we go through a few of them, which I've gone through, I have not found anything for like Languria, I think it's Languria, I think it's pronounced, because I get confused with Latveria, which is Doctor Doom's, but Languria is the one for the guillotines and Morningstar and the past of that, Queen Hassan, I want to say. But yeah, that kind of like puts that into a bit of perspective with it. But yeah, I kind of think this is going to be a new fighting stage. I could be right, I could be wrong with that one. I just kind of feel it's odd that Kabam have kind of like showcase something like this in a fight thing. It would be cool to see that. We do need more new fighting stages. Also, there's a little nod to like previous trailers, as they do like every time they hit a portal, it showcases a previous one of the like trailers that they did. Saw some people saying about this one, who's this character? I believe this is Emma Frost. It just looks like it's the fight there, especially because you see a little bit of a capey type thing. And there we go. That's from last year's, I want to say. And then, is there one more? I think that's it. And I think it just comes to an end point. There's some, again, there could be some more Easter eggs in some of the backgrounds of the fights here. As we said, showcased, that's the sword kind of like emblem there for Languria and the Fleur de la Main. And I don't know if there's something like a gargoyle type thing or kind of statuette that's there with the Fleur de la Main. Again, as I said, this could be a tease for a new, you know, thing, a new station, a new background fighting area. Little thing there with Thanos background, Spider-Man punching somebody. Looks like it's a cap or something. And then right at the very end, there's kind of like lots of rumors people have about like this, which is the champions are Uncanny, Spectacular, Invincible, Savage, Mighty, Amazing, Infamous, Superior, Sinister. Now, so far, we've actually seen... I know there's a lot of people that say that this could be teasing types of characters, like, same thing, you go, oh, Infamous Iron Man, or, you know, Astonishing X-Men, or Astonishing Avengers, or Mighty Thor, and whatever like that. And whatever they are. Sinister, or I mean Sinister 6. But at the same time, these are just like things that either comic book classifications of stuff. But there are some other ones. Like, the thing is, I thought Unbeatable might be something of a character, whereas Squirrel Girl has been referred to as Unbeatable, and that again, and we've got Superior Iron Man and other stuff as well. Invincible something or other. Invincible, is it Invincible Avengers or what? There's loads of Uncanny X-Men, but there's loads of kind of like Spectacular Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's been referred to as that. So it's hard to know whether or not there's anything in particular that kind of says, okay, well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 classifications of something. So does that mean something? As I said, I feel that if you go too far down the rabbit hole with things, it's going to lead us to a point of going like, oh, it's definitely this, it's definitely that. And at the end of the day, I think these Easter eggs were either stuff of the previous years. There may be something for the future, but at the same time, Command aren't making it glaringly obvious in this, which, you know, they had Sauron waving and Toad in the background. No, not Sauron. It was Sauron and Toad just doing stuff in the background last year. So I think they'll make it, if there's something to do with like new champions, it'll be more subtle. But in any case, you know, that has really been it. That's been the dissection and coverage of these particular things. And as I said, like, lots of different thought processes on this. You know, someone saying there, didn't understand, I didn't know what egg is. Wonder if the word savage at the end is pulled from Savage Avengers. Cool chance, Weapon H, massive money grab, whatever that is. Well, I know Weapon H is. Someone pointed out the crystal. That to me looks like a 6-star crystal. It's pretty much 6-star crystal. Of course, it's a 6-star crystal. Yeah, that one there. That's again Emma. To me, that looks like Emma Frost. So I don't know. With this, thoughts, comment section. Do you see any other Easter eggs? Do you think there's a new fighting stage? What do you think? Thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Check out another one which will be on screen right now, and I'll see you in the next one whenever that'll be. Cheers, everybody. Have a good day. Bye bye.